Hello, my fellow deviants. My name is Alex.
And I'm Hannah. Welcome to eSpot.
But before we get started, make sure to hit that subscribe button and that little bell icon to get notified every time we post something new.
And with that, let's get started.
So video games becoming TV series has been a wonderful trend that's getting even better. Naughty Dog's The Last of Us is getting a live-action adaptation, courtesy of HBO. In addition to this, the writer and creative director Neil Druckmann is helping to bring this adaptation to life. The TV series is set to be structured as an episodic show and will be handled by Sony Pictures Television's PlayStation Productions. That's a mouthful. Which will be co-producing the show. The Last of Us series is set to be headed up by Chernobyl showrunner Craig Mazin, with Naughty Dog president Evan Wells and Game of Thrones and Deadwood producer Carolyn Strauss on board as executive producers alongside Druckmann. It is very safe to say that the series is in perfect hands, and many of us here at DVSI are excited for this.
Same, all aboard the hype train. Can I just say, going back to Game of Thrones for a sec, the one person I would love to see play Joel would be Nikolai Coster-Waldau, who played Jaime Lannister on Game of Thrones. Personally, my favorite character in the series.
And I think that would be an absolutely perfect choice.
Now we just have to wait for the rest of the cast.
Yes.
So moving on to E3, the Entertainment Software Association has posted an updated statement on June's E3 plans as concerns regarding the ongoing COVID-19 coronavirus outbreak continues. The ESA has stated that E3 is currently planned to still take place on June 9th through the 13th, but is actively being monitored every day. The ESA's updated comments come just hours after the County of Los Angeles declared a state of emergency, an important step that ultimately allows local governments to better access and allocate funds toward preventative measures, which in this case would be to prevent the virus's spread. The ESA has expressed that the health and safety of their attendees, exhibitors, partners, and staff is their top priority, and are monitoring COVID-19 via the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention and the World Health Organization.
Please wash your hands.
Just mutter a song. It takes 20 seconds. Could save a life.
So switching gears over to Halo and the effect that Bungie had on it, one could argue that the multiplayer component in Bungie's original Halo Combat Evolved single-handedly made Microsoft's Xbox a staple in college dorms nationwide, giving the console a solid foothold. But when Microsoft acquired Bungie, at the time a veteran PC and Mac developer, and repositioned Halo as a flagship Xbox title, its multiplayer mode was almost axed in the interest of the expediency and cost saving, a move that may have altered Microsoft's early status in the hardware race. There were two designers that were the saving grace for the multiplayer, Hardy LaBelle and Michael Evans. Originally, the game mode was removed, but the two-man team put in heavy amounts of hard work to resurrect it to ensure that it was put back into the game. They had to learn new software, create new tools, and it was innovative to protect the multiplayer for Halo. But thank you, guys.
I can certainly say I have the best memories, especially with Halo 2's multiplayer. I have so many friends that I still talk to today thanks to that game and thanks to that team. Seriously, you guys are awesome. The Metal Gear creator Hideo Kojima will be honored with the prestigious BAFTA Fellowship Award at the British Academy Awards in April. This Lifetime Achievement Award is the highest honor the Academy can bestow and recognizes an outstanding and exceptional contribution to film, games, and television. Kojima is best known as the influence behind the Metal Gear series, and most recently Death Stranding, which was a debut release of his newly formed independent studio Kojima Productions. Previous recipients of the award include Tim Schafer, John Carmack, Gabe Newell, Peter Molyneux, and Shigeru Miyamoto. We at DVSI would like to extend our congratulations to Hideo Kojima. Thank you for everything you've created, and we look forward to see what you have going on in the future.
This was definitely a well-deserved award.
Death Stranding, week 1, total launch. I put 50 hours in, not gonna lie. I almost called off work just so I can keep playing. I didn't even want to sleep.
Well, heading back over to Xbox, Phil Spencer clarifies a concern regarding Project xCloud and home consoles. Spencer is stating that game streaming will not hinder home gaming consoles. It will be more of a symbiotic partnership that could actually result in a player owning even more devices, including a console plugged into a TV. As a great comparison, he stated that when I think about video and music, those streaming services have liberated that content to all the media devices around me. I now have way more devices than ever to watch TV. It hasn't lessened the number of devices, it actually increased it. It won't be replacing having a game console plugged into the TV, which will remain the best way to experience gaming on the big screen for the foreseeable future. This is about giving users more of a choice, without having to make them choose one device over another, which I completely appreciate.
Yes, I can certainly say at home I have so many media outlets, options, my Xbox One, my PS4, my Switch, smartphones, tablets. What's next? Seriously, I'm a sucker for smart home stuff. Give it to me.
I know, I have so many too.
Yes. Speaking of suckers, Sucker Punch Productions lands a Sucker Punch. Their new game, Ghost of Tsushima, releases this June. In addition to a release date that's just around the corner, the game also got a new story trailer this week and new details on the special, collectors, and digital deluxe editions of this well-anticipated title. The story trailer shows off the game's hero Jin Sakai, as well as his uncle Shimura, who is the Lord of Tsushima, and Khotun Khan, the leader of the invading Mongol army. For the special and digital deluxe versions of this game, the price is $69.99, and the collector's edition is at $169.99, both in US dollars. It's been a long time coming for Sucker Punch fans, as the game was announced back in 2017, and it was unclear of when we would get a game or get a release date until last year's Game Awards, when we were all teased with a, quote, summer release window. Ghost of Tsushima will be releasing on June 26 and will likely be the last major Sony exclusive for PS4 ahead of the release of the PlayStation 5 in Q4 of this year. I can certainly say I've already pre-ordered the collector's edition. I'm getting the replica of Jin's mask. Now the best question is, where do I put it? Like, besides next to my Funko Pops and my other statues.
Well, I'm sure all of us at DVSI will be excited to see it. I know I will, because I can't personally afford it right now, but I am very excited to see how that turns out.
I can't wait. I hope we get to organize a Let's Play or something, or a stream.
Yes, that'd be so awesome. Well, that is all we have for today. We hope you enjoyed this episode of eSpot.
Don't forget to check out our other amazing content like Paul's Curious Corner of Controversy, and also check out the DVSI website and preview what we have coming up in the near future.
Thank you to our partners, Microsoft and Razer. A huge thank you to Hannah for joining us on the eSpot team.
Of course, it was my pleasure.
And thank you all so much for watching. And remember,
stay devious.